Hey guys, it's William. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you an amazing ice cream recipe, and this one is no-churn ice cream, so you don't need any machine or fancy equipment. This will be super easy to make, and we are going to make Amarena ice cream. This is not perfectly in season, to be honest, and since we are going to use cherries, and I actually filmed this recipe in perfect June, which is the season of most cherries, and I used cherries from my parents' backyard and they taste amazing and worked wonderfully well in this recipe. If you are making it right now and you don't have cherries since it's out of season, please do use something that it's in season for you. Anyway, just do what you want with this recipe. I really just wanted to share it with you, and use any fruit you want. Any compote will be delicious in this ice cream base. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we are making Amarena ice cream, which means that I'm going to start by making a cherry compote that I'm then going to use to marble up some gorgeous almond and vanilla flavored ice cream. This will be fabulous, so let's get right into the cherry compote. I'm going to use, of course, some pitted and washed cherries, and I'm just going to put them in a sauce pot, to which I'm going to add a bit of water just to make sure that they cook faster. And I'm also going to add a bit of sugar, not too much since these are super sweet and were in season when I filmed this video. I'm also adding a bit of lemon juice, very important to bring out the flavors of the cherries. And finally, we'll just add a bit of honey, which goes really well with the cherry almond flavor. Mixing this with my spatula, and then I'm just going to put everything on my stove and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. You are looking for a compote jam consistency in between the two. And then I'm just going to use a potato masher just to mash my compote a bit more, while making sure that I have some cherry pieces left as well. If you want a thicker compote, you should definitely add some pectine to it, just like I'm doing here. I'm using a tablespoon of pectine powder, and then I'm just going to mix this well, and we will just let it cool completely before using it in the recipe. Time to work on our gorgeous vanilla ice cream base, and I'm just going to use some crème fraîche here. Please use some heavy whipping cream if you're in the US, or some double cream in the UK, or any equivalent will work. Crème fraîche is just my favorite when I'm in France, and I'm just going to mix this really well with my whisk until I have a thick consistency before adding the sweetened condensed milk. Time to add our sweetened condensed milk, which is super cold. I left it overnight in the fridge, and I'm just going to add it to our beautiful cream, and then I'm just going to whisk again until I have a thick consistency. Time to work on the flavorings, and I'm of course going to add some vanilla extract. This is powder, but you can definitely use some liquid one. I'm also going to add some Amaretto liqueur. This is almond Italian liqueur, and it tastes amazing in everything sweet, or even in cocktails, if you know what I mean. And I'm just going to add a lot of it, since you need to add quite a lot of flavorings to make sure that the flavors of your ice cream will be bold in the end, since your base recipe will have a tendency to lose some of its flavor while it's freezing. So just make sure to be heavy-handed on the alcohol, or don't even use it if you don't want to. And then we are just going to mix this one final time until it is super thick and smooth. Time to assemble, so I'm just going to put all of my ice cream base in a large container, and then we are going to marble everything with our super gorgeous cherry compote, which was in the fridge for at least 4 hours, just to make sure that it's super cold. And we are going to marble everything just using a knife or a tablespoon, and make sure that you don't overmix everything, since you need to see this marble effect, which just looks amazing. As you can see, when I tried to scoop my ice cream, it was a bit firm, so please bear in mind that you need to let it out for at least 10 minutes before scooping it, and it will then be super creamy and delicious. And that's it. It was that easy to make such an amazing and bold ice cream recipe, which tastes like summer days, even though it's not even summer anymore. But you can use any type of fruit to make this compote and it will be amazing. Or you can actually even use some frozen cherries. I completely forgot to mention this, but it will be in season technically and still delicious, since generally frozen fruit is ripe. But just do whatever you want with this recipe, honestly. It's just to give you an inspiration. You can find the entire list of ingredients if you want to recreate this recipe right under this video in the description box, along my social media, so Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, where you can share with me amazing pics of food and I will definitely reshare them. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like and a comment if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon for another amazing recipe. Bye!